This masculine is seeing in a very big way that they have lost themselves. They're waking up and looking at themselves in the mirror, and they don't recognize they don't recognize themselves. You know, it's just getting like, I lost myself in the illusions. I lost myself in the marriage. I lost myself in the relationship. I lost myself in the money, in the addiction, in the job, in the career. But I'm looking at myself now, the identity of who I am, of, you know, where I'm at in my life, and I don't recognize who's reflecting back at me. No, sorry. I do recognize who reflects back to me. The person that I am, it's like the reflection is the truth. And it's almost like they're feeling, you know, like a fraud or something, like in some kind of way. And what I mean by that is I just did a reading yesterday about divine masculine, divine feminine, and it was masculine energy coming through that they feel all these things, but they've just been sitting on their hands, not doing anything. There is a shift happening within this person that is massive. And it really is, I'm ready for new in my life. I am manifesting new in my life. I want new beginnings in my life. I want thrill and love and passion and balance and respect and strength. I want all these things. What I keep hearing is when they met you, like with you, it was instant from the start. They are very aware of this. So if you're wondering, like, because maybe they haven't told you this, probably not. For most of you guys, I think for a lot of you guys, you haven't even spoken to this person recently or for a while. I want romance in my life. Reveling, aflow, savor, entice, open yourself to romance. That's what this is. It's like the true love that they felt for you instantaneously when you guys met, when you guys talked, when you guys saw each other, looked into each other's eyes, touched each other. It was powerful and instant immediately from the start. And this person is reveling in that. They're reveling in that feeling that they received when they were with you, which was true love, which was love without condition. It was love without drama. It was, you know, there's a very calming energy here that this person, it's coming through like your energy was very soothing, very calming, very therapeutic, almost meditative for them. They may have even told you that, like, being around you soothes my soul, it calms me. You know, I love hearing your voice. You know, there's something about maybe your voice that is very soothing and calming. You know, with twin flames, especially, that's a big thing. Like, you guys are, like, it is that. It's like, you know, just being around you is soothing to my energy field. It's soothing to my soul, to my body. You know, so it is, there's almost like like you're each other's medicine, you know, but it's not in like a toxic way. Okay. So this person, yeah, see, and then rising above with the hot air balloon, it's rising above drama, rising above obstacles, pettiness, finding the strength to rise. And then transformation, we have the blue butterfly, and it's happening right now over the summer. Okay, so like the summer months, the summer season, excuse me, is going to be coming to a close. Like we go through August, but when Libra season hits, like what, around, I don't know, September 21st or somewhere around there, it's the equinox. It's Libra season kicking off the equinox energy, right? So there's something very transformative. Okay, and oh my God, duh. Very specific Very specific. So this does tie into the reading that I did last night that I posted, because it's someone who is transforming. They've been going through an evolution of the soul. It's someone who has been living in lack, a lack of self-love, a lack of worthiness, a lack of, you know, authenticity in their life, a lack of romance, a lack of, you know, feeling like, you know, you're going somewhere in life. Okay, this person feels like they lost themselves, and they feel like it's like they're waking up to like the very mundane energy of their life, you know, in a really big way. I want new, I want romance, and I can't stop thinking about this person that, since I met them, transformed my life in major ways. Now, if you're the divine feminine, yeah, look, fall, exactly. Right now we're in summer. I just spoke of the fall equinox. Okay, but what I was getting is, for a lot of you guys, okay, I don't want to say a lot, but it feels like a good number of you. I'm going to say for a good number of you, there is a high probability that you could receive communication, a breakthrough moment. You're going to hear from this person within the next 2 weeks. I literally got that. That was the download of this whole message. And I was going to start with that, but I forgot. In the next 2 weeks, the next 14 days, but I got 2 weeks. Some kind of breakthrough moment, communication. Okay. So it's like, even though you might be getting confirmation and signs about something like this happening, I'm telling you, when it does happen, it's going to be very shocking. I'm getting like, I'm shaking, like I can't believe I'm hearing from them, like, and it really does feel like this person is wanting to come through authentically. They have to come through authentically. They know they can't bullshit the high priestess or the high priest. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't fake it till you make it with the divine feminine energy, right? Very tapped in, very in tune, intuitive, right? Very empathic. So anyways, sometime between the end of summer or like right now, so basically in the next like month and a half, for a lot of you guys, changes in the air. Your answers arrive in autumn. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. So this person is seeing the sunny side. Okay, it's like they're tuning, it's like they're doing a lot of like daydreaming and manifesting with the third eye, and it's all about transformation and rising above and feeling love and being with someone that is, you know, that harmonizes you, that brings more harmony to your life instead of more upset or, you know, dis-ease, or, you know what I mean? Okay. So these seasons as well, these seasons can be very relevant for your connection. Maybe when you guys met, or the last time you guys spoke, or, you know. Okay. Yeah, see, separation is here. No contact. Yeah, I think for a lot of you guys, this is no contact. But there is a lot of contact in the 5D. It says 5D, no contact, dreams, the dream state, the astral realm, right? Nightmares, focusing on your own happiness. This person is going, they're manifesting a separation, an ending, so they can have a new beginning. Okay? In the reading that I did yesterday, it was very much about, like, it was coming through that, like, this person knew or knows that they have to make some difficult choices connecting to this kind of energy. So for me right now, this is just confirming that even more. It's someone who's manifesting a separation so they can have a new beginning. Okay? It's someone who they've been living a life full of pettiness, obstacles, drama, and that's what they've been doing going through this transformation. It's about finding the strength to rise above. Okay? And then the transformation card says breakthrough, reinvention. Yeah, this masculine is they're being guided to reinvent themselves. Period. They're reinventing themselves, okay? It's been a slow-moving process, very slow for a lot of you guys. And then it says you're ready for the next level. And that's exactly it. This person is rising above and going through this deep transformation, spiritual transformation, and earthly transformation, 3D transformation. because they're ready for the next level of their life. Okay, so they're finding the strength to rise because it's them wanting to open themselves to romance. Okay. All right. So again, separation from, you know, this is like twin flame separation, 3D separation, or it's past life soulmate separation, but it's also this person who's manifesting a separation. Okay. They've been thinking a lot about this, a lot about this. And I think that you guys, whoever's tuning in, I think that you telepathically are picking up on this very intensely, or you have been, where you're getting a lot of signs and messages, songs, things like that, right? Just references, confirmations that what you feel or are picking up on intuitively is correct. This person, whether, you know, whether you're like still wanting 3D union with them, or whether you're just holding space for them as they go through a transformation. You know, I think for a lot of you, you've surrendered up that physical outcome, which is what we're meant to do, because this journey is about ourself. And the divine feminine, with twin flame journeys, the divine feminine is the way shower, is the guide, even very evolved past life soulmates. Same thing, it's different, but it's the same in the way that the divine feminine energy awakens, more spiritual, and kind of like mirrors, leads the way, or reflects, I should say, reflects, you know, the healing journey and the self-love and all things to the masculine. So, but with twins, you know, when the divine feminine goes within and starts coming into union with self and healing and rising and loving themselves and, you know, being discerning and, you know, all the things, the masculine feels all of that and they will align. Okay, so there could be some shadow stuff, especially with LIONSGATE and the planets that are all in retrograde right now. This is a time of realignment, reassessing, reevaluation, revisiting, etc., right? All of the right? So, you know, that's what this masculine is doing. I actually feel like you guys are like mirroring each other at this point right now. Like divine feminine, I feel like you guys are processing some shadow work. Like you guys, whatever's been drudged up with the LIONSGATE peak, you know, the LIONSGATE energy plus the retrograde planets plus everything else. For a lot of people, you know, we've been hit really hard, but it's a purge. It's something that, you know, it needs to go so the new can come in, right? It's the clearing of the old energy and clearing the space for what's about to be received and what's about to come in and happen, okay? It is quite literally, you guys, the stuff that is being purged out, it's the old stuff connected to the old paradigms. What's happened is we've shifted onto a really beautiful timeline. So everything that's not in alignment with this new timeline and all of the beautiful gifts and things that come with this timeline, it's got to go so this can happen and align, right? So feminines, I feel, are also doing shadow work and purging, whatever, you know, and again, we're mirrors to each other. So there could be things that have, you know, been suppressed or held on to that maybe you aren't even totally aware of. And maybe that, you know, was something that needed to be cleared right before union could happen, okay? So a time to just surrender on both sides, to just have faith and trust on both sides. Obviously, I feel you guys are more in tune with that. The masculine, that's what they're really coming into with rising above and transformation. Okay. So, and then we have the crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion, and follow your intuition. This is divine masculine following the intuition. It's when push comes to shove, like, you know, but here's the thing, you know what I get is, you know, when we go through awakening and we start tuning into our spiritual gifts again and, you know, remember and, you know, everything, right? You tend to not trust yourself because you don't know, right? It is discernment. It is, you know, a process of really tuning in and starting to really trust your intuition and your gifts, right? Okay, and what your intuition is saying and what the signs are saying and, You know, am I making this up? Am I going crazy? Like, what the heck, you know? So we all do that, right? We've all done that, right? Where we question, we second guess, we don't trust. And that's what I think is a big hang up with the masculine energy, is that they're highly obviously intuitive. They're highly empathic. There's a lot of telepathy flowing between the two of you guys. But they're also, you know, connecting telepathically with other people around them. Not in the way that like they may think of someone and then boom, that person calls them. Maybe it's their mom or their best friend, or, you know. So there's that. So they're tuning in and they're seeing it. They're recognizing it. It's not just, what's the word? Autopilot. You know what I mean? It's, wow, like I actually recognize that when I think of this thing, it happens, or it's happening. That kind of stuff is happening a lot more. And so, you know, it's like, for what I'm getting is like, they're seeing it and they're going, wow, this is really neat. This is cool. Like, holy crap. But at the same time, they battle, inner battles go on where they're like, wait, is this just coincidence? Am I, you know, reaching too far? Am I looking too much into this? Like, maybe it's just numbers. Maybe it's just a song, a coincidence. Okay, so right now it's like they're at a crossroads of, is this just a coincidence and am I crazy, or is this for real? Okay. In fact, I think that they're leaning obviously towards the, you know what I get? Whether they trust themselves or not, I feel like they're going, well, this is the path I've been on and this is the path I want to be on. So, you know, whether all these signs and numbers and stuff are coincidences or angel numbers or whatever, I'm going to go on this other path. Okay. So it's like, that's what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and tune into that a little bit. The chaser. See, it's about, and it's like the inner child too. So it's like they're connecting with the inner child. You know, it's like the inner child is all about fun and playfulness and adventure, and, you know, like, you know, it's like the Fool card, right? Like, children will just take leaps of faith without even knowing, right? Like, they'll just boom, right? Like, let's go. And that's kind of like, it's like the inner child is starting to come out more and more and more again, where like whatever healing work they have been doing, it's helping them in that way where the inner child goes, okay, when was the last time you felt really good? When was the last time you just laughed and felt just free and like you could really just truly be yourself? Because whatever's been going on in their life, it's been very superficial. It's been like a facade, right? We know this. So it feels good. It feels really good to have that authentic energy. You know what I mean? And when the inner child comes through and asks them that, or they think about this, they think of you. They think, wow, the last time I felt really happy was with you. The last time I felt like just kind of high on life and just like I can be myself without, you know, was with you. The last time something just felt so good and so natural and so organic, it was with you. Okay, so they're connecting the dots in a big way. This person is rising above and they are manifesting. They're going through a deep spiritual transformation and they're rising above, and they're definitely going, I want this passionate energy in my life. I want the romance, but it's more than that. It's, I want the spiritual experience. Whatever you've got going on, like spiritually, like this person, it's again, it's the things that they used to be fearful of and maybe judge over are the things now that intrigue them and are bringing them in, magnetizing them back. Do you know what I mean? That's how you know there's transformation happening, because what once triggered the ego and triggered fear, the same energy is about divine feminine and this connection and everything that goes along with it is now the enticing energy, because they've aligned spiritually in a bigger way, right? Okay. So let's see where we're at. 19 minutes. All right, let's just grab a couple tarot cards and then I will let you guys go. I send love to everybody and I thank you guys for being here. I just had to like get this out because again, this ties into the reading I did yesterday about someone who has been at a crossroads. Okay, but like that whole message was about living a lie and how it's becoming like increasingly more uncomfortable and difficult every single freaking day, every hour that passes. Every morning they wake up, it's like, ugh, I gotta do this all over again today. It's like that, okay? So this may or may not be your person, but I'm telling you, if it's for you, you'll feel it, and you'll be also getting intuitive messages and synchronicities about this too, right? The universe is already telling you. I'm just confirming it and channeling. There you go, 5 cups. There you go. There you go. Okay, this could be, again, this is a card of like, you know, a breakup. It's emotional loss. Okay, and like all I'm getting here is like, you know, will you forgive me? And that's kind of how I feel like the masculine is thinking towards the feminine, but I also feel at the same time the masculine, and this is making them feel safer to approach because they are picking up the energy from you of, I just want you to ascend and heal and be happy, whether you're with me or not. So it's like they feel this open, it's like open arms, like they feel that energetically from you, that they can come forward with, you know, and again, they second guess themselves, but intuitively, and that's what I mean, they second guess the intuition. So it's like an inner battle going on, right? But at the same time, they feel, and their inner child too, feels this safety with the divine feminine. I'm safe here. This is a safe container, a safe space. Like my divine feminine isn't gonna like, you know, rip my eyeballs out of my head because I ghosted them, you know, 2 years ago or something, right? No, they feel this very empressy, loving, understanding energy. And if you're not in that energy, then you're not ready for union, and this isn't your message. Or maybe it is, but maybe it's happens 4 or 5 months from now, you know? Yeah. This is someone who is, they want what they ain't got. And it's not because they don't got it. You know how like people, they just want something because they want it, because they just don't have it and they just want it, you know? It's not that. It's just, I want what I don't have, and I don't want what I do have. Do you know what I mean? And I'm hearing that song by Jake Owen that I've channeled, you know, a few times, and it just came through like recently after like, I don't know, 8 or 9 months, I think was like the last time I channeled it in a message or it came through. But it's by Jake Owen, and it's What We Ain't Got. And the very first words of that song is, we all want what we ain't got, right? Grass is greener in the neighbor's yard, right? But he's talking about this woman, and he says, there's one point in the song where he says, and this is right here, this energy, I'd trade it all just to get her back. She's moving on, but I guess I'm not. Yeah, we all want what we ain't got, right? It's a beautiful song, you guys, I swear. Like every time I listen to it, it never gets old. It gives me chills every time. Even right now, I'm getting chills from even my horrible voice singing it, right? I just need to do some throat chakra stuff for sure. But anyways, what we ain't got, yeah. It's like, and in the song he says, I wanted the world until my whole world stopped. And for me, that's, you know, and he says, I trade it all just to get her back. You know, she's moving on, but I guess I'm not. It's someone who has felt stuck in their life. Again, at a crossroads. I can stay, or I can choose a new path. I can stay on the path that I'm on, or I can choose a new path. Okay? So let's just ask the cards real quick, okay? Yeah, see, it takes strength. Look at rising above. Find the strength to rise. Confirmation, major arcana. Hello, Mercury retrograde. It's funny because I was watching a reader that, oh my gosh, is it Soulful Revolution? No. Oh my gosh, her name is Kat. She's a twin flame reader. But anyways, one of her messages popped up today and I hadn't seen her for a long time. And so of course I was like, oh, resonates. So I was watching that, but she was goofing up. She was getting her words all backwards too from the retrograde. I was laughing because I'm like, oh, honey, I feel you. I can't think of the name of the channel. Anyways, I'm sure some of you guys know who I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, and now I just keep hearing that song, that part. I wanted the world until my whole world stopped, which means, you ever hear that quote, you know, what does it profit a man to gain the world but lose his soul? going back to the download that I received about someone who doesn't recognize themselves anymore. But at the same time, they're starting to recognize themselves more and more and more through awakening. But because of their awakening, they're now starting to really reassess and look at their life and go, I don't want this. What the hell was I thinking? You know, it's like that. Okay. I'm going to take that out. Yeah. See, this is divine strength. This is when you're getting a divine infusion of strength to do some things that are going to be big things for your life, right? And it's things that come from the heart and the soul. This is Leo energy. This is the lion, LIONSGATE. This portal activated something, shifting something. Okay? And I predicted that like over a year ago that this LIONSGATE portal was going to be specifically very powerful for the divine masculines. It was gonna activate some stuff that was gonna like if they weren't already aligning and shifting and making choices to ascend, that this LIONSGATE portal was going to push them very hard into that. Okay, the universe is saying it's time to align. It's time to align. We are in new earth. Okay, we're moving out of a separation, dualistic earth, right? Okay. As within, so without. Archangel Michael showing up. Look at that. Archangel Michael energy showing up back to back with Temperance and the Ace of Swords. Again, divine truth, communication, a new beginning, a breakthrough. There's the breakthrough, okay? And communication, truth coming from the soul that brings forth healing. You could be getting references to the white doves. And then Temperance, which is healing. Okay, it's also someone who's tempering themselves. Okay, they're tempering themselves with what to say. Meaning, in the past, they've known to maybe be impulsive. And maybe they would like pick, you know, like an example would be, I'm just going to do it. I pick up the phone. Someone answers and I go, shit, I didn't even think about what I was going to say after that. Like, I didn't think that far ahead, you know? This is someone who's putting a lot of thought into communication. Okay, and it's communication that's very aligned. And that's what I mean. I feel like it's going to be very like, whoa. Like, who are you and what did you do with the divine masculine that I knew before? But it's in a good way. You know what I mean? It's like that, okay? This truth, this communication is being guided by the angels, by Archangel Michael specifically. Like Archangel Michael, and I've been saying this for a while, you guys, like for months. Archangel Michael and some ascended masters like Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, Mahavatar Babaji, and Kuan Yin, archangels that are also like, you know, twin flame energy of, you know, like Archangel Michael and Faith, Archangel Faith, or Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon, right? So they're guiding these unions, and especially Archangel Michael with the divine masculines, helping to guide them to bring victory. Okay? This is victory after a long battle. This is exactly what they're rising above and rising to, or what they want to rise to, okay? Does this masculine want to rise into love with the divine feminine? Is that what the game plan is here? What is this masculine planning towards the divine feminine? Action. Oh, hello. Hangman. Hangman. They want to talk to you about the things that have kept them stuck, or that they feel have been keeping them stuck. They could be in like a third party, okay? Like, you know, and maybe they want to talk to you about what's going on in their life. Maybe they want to talk to you about this third party is kind of what I'm getting. Like whatever's been keeping them stuck. Look at that, 2 of Cups. Yeah. What do they want? What's their action? Okay, they want to get this unstuck. They want to talk face to face, or, you know, come into contact with you again. See, there's something about soul recognition, activation with the eyes, being around each other, of course, in the same energy field like that. Okay, rainbow energy could be very significant. The rainbow bridge here, it's their fish, right? Jumping into the cup, okay? It's, I met a good one and I let them get away, and I wanna talk to them again, right? See, I feel defeated, like it was a false victory. I screwed myself with a true love. I want to get this unstuck. Clarify the Hangman, please. Four of Swords. I put a lot of thought into this. Even though I have people around me, I feel very alone. I think about you all the time. I want to bring forth the Ace of Swords. This is indication. I think that this person wants to let you know that whatever's been keeping them stuck, and if they're still stuck in something, that they are healing, that they are doing healing work, and that they are manifesting a Three of Swords. Okay, because they want this. Okay, so what did I say about 2 weeks? I said for a lot of you, it's next 2 weeks. Okay, a good number of you. I'm stuck on you. I dream. When they sleep, they dream about you. You know what yeah, exactly. The moon. The moon speaks of dreams, subconscious, you know, the spiritual realm, the astral realm, things of that nature, right? Everything I've been hiding, the moon and the Priestess. Everything I've been hiding. Everything I've been hiding. I want to talk about what I've been holding back, what I've been hiding. What is that? The Star card and the Five of Wands. This person views you as a shining star. Okay? Like, you literally like glow. You have a light around you. Like, when this person views you, it's like, it's almost like you could have anyone, you know, you're such a star. You're the, you know, divine feminine, empress, whatever, right? Or enlightened, high vibrational emperor, right? Right now they're feeling like there is like a lot of people that they can feel, or they are thinking about like competition, rivalry, you know what I mean? like they can feel other people like wanting to pursue you or things like that. It's that. I'm getting that. Okay? But it's also like inner battle, inner conflict, what they've been battling with themselves about the fact that, like, you know, you're this, to them, this shining star, and you emanate all this light and spirituality, and, you know, you bring an energy of hope and faith and, you know, all these things. But they're hoping that the competition, it's like, it's not too late. Okay? Okay, they're hoping to bring justice, balance, yin and yang. This is about a big, huge life decision in love. This person wants to talk to you about the choices that they're making in their life. I'm balancing out the karma. Okay, so I'm leaving it here. This went way longer, as always, than I thought, but it's all good. In fact, let's just end the message. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you want to connect with my gifts, you want to, you know, whatever it is, through a general psychic medium reading, or a, you know, I do event sesh. I have a 10-minute recorded reading that I offer, just like 1 to 3 questions, very quick, very direct, very precise. And then I do a 1-hour past life Akashic reading, because I am a past life Akashic reader. We open up your Akashic records and tune into your soul's journeys. Like, who have you been? Where have you been? When have you been? It's all the things. And then I also do intuitive energetic healing sessions, which are very powerful. So if you feel guided, you connect, and yeah, you feel guided. I'm here for you, okay? All right, here we go. Let's get a couple messages before we go. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but you were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. Yeah. Like, look at that. This is like, I screwed up upright. I'm hearing that. I'm sorry. So sorry. I mean, they may like want to apologize and be like, hey, I'm sorry I ghosted you, or I never responded, or I'm sorry that I just, like, you know, acted this way. But in all honesty, like, you're on your journey, they're on their journey, and in my opinion, like, they don't have anything to apologize for. Why? Because they're stuck in karmic loops. We've been stuck in karmic loops, right? Like, it's just, I don't feel that the masculines need to apologize for being on their own personal healing journey, right? Like, you guys are connected, but they still have their own journey, okay? But like I said, they may want to apologize and be like, I'm sorry that I ghosted, or I'm sorry it's been a long time, like, you know, whatever, right? Okay, like, this is not a toxic karmic person. Like, it's not like they cheated on you and manipulated you and did all this crazy shit to you. Like, this is not that. And if you're watching this reading for someone like that, this is not your reading. This is a divine union. Okay, I just realized we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers. Okay, you were my home and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. Yeah. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interest at heart. See, and that's what I mean. It's like, they feel that from you. They feel like you really, no matter what, have their best interest at heart. And that makes them feel good, safe, because they've never experienced that, right? Just like you. But I feel that these masculines, no matter what, of course, at the end of the day, like, they have your back. Like, if you were to pick up the phone and call them and be like, hey, this is happening, they'd be there for you, right? I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before, but I do now. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed to break away. Yeah. Okay. When they say these things, they mean these things. Twin flames, true love, soulmates, right? Okay. Last card here, bottom of the deck. I'm working on myself. Exactly. Transformation, rising above, and romance. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. Ooh, look at this one, guys. Sorry. Like, last one. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. Yeah. Okay. And then it goes upside down. That's the end. All right. So there you go, mi amores. That's what I've got for you. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for all of your loving support here on the channel. I adore you. I see you. I honor you. And I thank you. Mwah. Bye, my loves.